Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. As it is our very first Mythic Monday, today we're going to be taking a look at the Four Horsemen's Cosmic Legion's Olek Thygar Gravering version. If Saturday morning cartoons fueled your imagination as a kid and powers your action figure collecting now as an adult, then you're in the right place. Thanks for stopping by, and welcome to Saturday Morning Toy Collector. And if you like my content, please consider subscribing. All right, taking a closer look at Olek Thygar here. You can see the figure big and bold right there in the middle, most of everything he comes with, the name right there. Here we have his little write-up about his Gravering version. You can pause and read that right there if you'd like. On the other side, we have the Book 1 write-up for Havalkatar, what they're doing here with the first couple of waves of figures. We have the cross-sell on the back with all the other figures in this wave. So, without further ado, let's get this guy opened up and take a closer look. Starting off with his accessories, he does come with this really nice staff that has this grungy, like, rust is about to set in, patina, it's oxidized, this blue paint, like, creeping in all the crevices. The tip does not come off, and I thought at first that this is the exact same staff that he comes with here, but is actually different. It has a different pommel on the end right here, and then this end looks very similar, but it is a little different, and nothing goes on the end, but it's almost like that the tip has come off and become a separate piece. This is an awesome weapon, again with some of that really nice oxidization in the handles, which looks really nice. A nice long metal chain, and then we have this nice like ball on the end. This is like a very damaging weapon. He does come with this holographic image of what looks to be some sort of ship. Mine is warped, but that's a very thin piece of plastic, so I'm not going to try to fix that by bending it. I'm just going to have to heat it up and then cool it off real quick. He does come with several hands. He has two open gesturing hands with horizontal hinges. He has two gripping hands with vertical hinges. He has two gun holding hands with horizontal hinges, even though he doesn't come with any kind of weapons. He has two trigger hands with vertical hinges as well. And then he has the regular two gripping hands on him in the package. This figure just looks insane. Look at the sculpt and the paintwork, the airbrushing, the dry brushing, all of the different paint techniques that are available. They've made use of all of it. Look at this beautiful, beautiful, like subtle airbrushing, and then the dry brushing on the scales. I absolutely love it. I love these little pink spikes here on the back of his arms, which looks really nice. I could really see them doing this, using this buck again in Mythics. Now, you can pop this little back piece off right here if I can figure out how to get it off. There you have it. You can see how it plugs in, so you can put the wing adapters or pauldrons on if you wanted to kit this guy out. You just want to tuck the bottom part of the spine in under the belt and then push everything back in whenever you want to put that back on. I love this head sculpt, and I thought, you know, this head is the exact same one that came with the Havalkatar version, but it's not. So not only does he have that jewel on his head in the Havalkatar version, look, his horns are completely different. So I don't know which came first. I don't know if he had the horns in the Gravering and they're broken off in this version, or if, you know, kind of like Hellboy, when he gets angry or gets, you know, enraged, his horns grow. But that's really cool. That's a completely different look for Olek here, which I really dig. So the gauntlets are the same, and from the waist down, everything else is the same, except for, of course, the feet, as the Havalkatar version. The exact same reuse of the legs, the thighs, the belt, but I love these feet. I love that his hands are exposed, his feet are exposed, and you can see that it's the exact same belt, loincloth, side skirts, thighs, boots, everything's the same there. You put these two figures together, you have one ultimate deluxe version of of Olek. So let's pop his original head on. If you wanted to do that, you can certainly do that. A quick little pop and swap there. And let's go ahead and pop on his helmeted head, which also looks really, really cool. I think really what did it for me wanting to get this figure is I kept seeing the massive statue in the lobby of Legion's Con. Here's a quick pic of that, and that just did it for me. That just made me really want to pick this guy up. But look, he does have the ports on the back and on the arms. He does come with the little plastic ports, the little plastic nubs. He does have those, even though he doesn't have any guns or firearms to add. But there you have it. There you can connect the hologram to his gauntlet, which looks really nice, and it just reminds me of that statue again that was in the lobby at Legion's Con. Just looks great. And man, this guy's just so cool. I just love everything about him. I had to pick him up. So as far as articulation goes, his head can go up and down about that far. He has some nice bobble and rotation side to side. The arms can go all the way out to the side and hit that T-pose, no problem. Arms fully rotate at the shoulder. He does have a hinge and a swivel at the elbow. You can almost get 90 there. Even though he does have a swivel at the elbow, he also has a swivel at the top of the gauntlet as well. He has a hinge and a swivel at the wrist. He does have a ball peg at the waist, so you can swivel it like that. And man, I really want to, he's really tight on this crunch. Let's see if I push it just a little bit. Oh, there we go. There we go. So he can crunch forward about that far. He can lean back about that far. You just have to tuck that abdomen into the belt. It's really tight. Legs can go all the way out to the side that far, and can go forward that far, and can go back that far, which looks pretty good. He doesn't quite hit 90 on the knee. He does have the upper thigh cut. He has a rotation at the top of the boot. He has a hinge, a swivel, and a rocker at the foot for feet articulation. And man, this guy just looks really, really cool. For size comparisons, let's bring in the original Olek here. You can see that they are pretty much exactly the same height. Let's bring in Zirian Spire for a shorter character. She looks great up next to him, and these guys just look great together. Let's bring in Vorga. She's so cool. I love this character. I love that, typically with science fiction worlds, everything's kind of like muted blues or grays, but I really dig how their version, the Four Horsemen's version of sci-fi, is really bright and vibrant and colorful. And of course, we got to bring in Billbone's Broken Shield here for a size comparison. So let's get this guy under some lighting and into some backdrops and see how he poses up. Like I said, I think it was just because I saw this guy in the lobby, the massive statue, day in and day out, every time I walked into the convention, that just really made me want to pick this guy up. I know I could have picked him up a long time ago, way sooner than I did, but he just grew on me over the weekend. The more I saw that statue, the more I wanted this figure, and the way he looks and the weapons he comes with, he just looks fantastic. I do like Olek Thygar. I think he's a great figure, and so I did want to get this version that comes with the extra feet and the extra hands and the bare chest and all the weapons that he comes with. He just looks absolutely fantastic, and I'm glad to add him to the collection because he is one of the heroes of the story. So thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. I super appreciate it. Please continue to check us out over at Instagram at Saturday Morning Toy Collector. I am your Saturday Morning Toy Collector. I'm your host, Mark, and I will see you in the toy aisles.